champion, Detroit Lions.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Ford Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
Made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but this is a sign of things to come. He could be in store for a big game.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So
now it looks like Dan Campbell will go ahead and throw the red challenge flag here.
Is under review.
They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So that challenge, a successful one. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go. Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second down, it's Stafford. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Hardy's kick is good, and the Rams are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin then. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
At the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They hand it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down and 9. Throwing, Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Sloan. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
A run here with Gibbs. Oh, yeah. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing here is Goff. That's caught by Tesla. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. On play action, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Lions first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 36 yards.
Lions. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Goff to throw. That one taken in. Jamison Williams.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3.
Rams 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Stafford now on second down. He'll find Smith working across the field. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
18 on the play.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They put Adams in motion. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
This one complete to Atwell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Williams, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And the defense stiffening here. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside, defense.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are back within 4. It is 14-10.
14. Rams 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 9. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
14 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments, because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Lions all their 1st time out, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To Slav, a man in motion. Goff to throw on first down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return.
Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. On the play fake, here's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Lions 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Now Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And the defense did come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On 1st down, it's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
14-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Puna 4. In there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and a long way to go. To throw is Goff. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Rams 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw is Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. A quick slant, and here's Adams. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
The Rams 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help. Because if he does it, you're going to be in for a long day.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Atwell sent in motion here. On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Adams in motion. It's another run here for Williams. And he will score! Kyron Williams. Touchdown Rams.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Cardi now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So following following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's inside the 40, and he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A long one from Gibbs, an even 40 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down.
What a start to this drive. Back-to-back, 2 big plays, and after that nice long run, all of a sudden you find yourself first down inside the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go play action with Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Montgomery, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one's taken in, middle of the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions.
I really like the play design here, and this is simply just the idea of, all right, situations and matchups, and he's able to take a running back, put him out there in a more traditional wide receiver spot, and just say, hey, quick slant, we're going to put it on you, go win, and the ball's right on the money, and easy touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
Makes the score Lions 28, Rams 24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On play action, it's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one complete to Atwell. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he won't get away. Good offensive tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Devontae Adams. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Rams punting unit coming out. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Raymond going to return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing us. Better than this.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Detroit.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle. By Tesla. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
25 yards.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Brings up 2nd.
So as you start
and goal.
operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch.
That is caught side of the end zone. Isaac Tesla. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. In on the left by Nakua. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Open man, downfield, it is Adams. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. We've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a couple. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Stafford from the gun on third down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Stafford to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and one. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Laporta in motion. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
With the give to Montgomery. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. Goff to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So now the veteran, Matthew Stafford, and the rest of the Rams down on the scoreboard. 2:18 on the clock. They're down to one timeout, plus the 2-minute warning. So speed will be of the essence. Down 2 scores late in this one.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
By Kirby Joseph. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Rams.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
16 yards.
A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Again, it's Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. And will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing again is Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
Complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. A gain of 7. First down, Rams.
Here's first down. To the air again. Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.